In this video, we'll look into SQL question and answers part 17. The first question would be, what are the work orders that have completed after due date? For that, we will take this table work order from AdventureWorks. So we have this work order ID, then this start date, this is the end date, and this is the due date. So if the work orders are completed after the due date, those records we have to pull them out. So for that, let us write the query: select from this table so we'll select the work order ID, comma start date, comma end date, comma due date, where end date is greater than due date. If I execute this, now there are total records are 72,591. Now if I execute this, there are 22,790 records where the end date is greater than the due date. So those have been completed after the due date. This is 2011-6-14 and this is 2011-6-19. So these are all the records. This 2013-122 is the due date, but it has been completed after that date, that is 2013-4. So that's how we can calculate these work orders which have been delayed. Next question would be, find the number of work orders started in each year. So let us take this. Now we want to know the number of work orders started in each year. So here we want the year. So we say year of, we don't want these two dates because we want when it started. So we want the year of start date, and this one I'll name it as YR. And then we want number of records. So it will be count of star number of records. And then we should group by year, because we want for each year we are grouping by year of start date, and we can order by year so that we can get it in the ascending order of the year. So if I execute this now, so in 2011 there are 8904, in 2012 there are 18,693, 2013 2013 there are 28,905. 2014 there are 16,080. Just to validate that, we can just say take these inside this Excel sheet, or copy them, paste them here, and see the sum of them. There's 72,591 records total. So if we just see what are the total records in this table, there are 72,591 records. So that's how we can validate after calculating that we got the right number of records. Next question would be find question 3. Find the number of work orders started in each year that has scrap reason ID. So if we take this work order table, execute this, we have all these records. Here we have a scrap reason ID, and these are nulls, and if there are some values, there is a scrap reason ID. So there is a reason that this work order has been scrapped. So we have to find out which records have a scrap reason ID. So let us build a query, and we have to find the number of work orders started in each year. So select this is normal, like we take from which table we are taking, select, and if we write down both of these first, we will get help in picking the columns. Select from Adventure Works 2017 production work order, and here we'll select, we need the number of work orders started in each year. So we need the year. So year is year of started in each year is start date as year, and we want the number of work orders, so count star and we should group by year of start date, number of work orders started in each year. So we are grouping by year of start date, and we can order by year of start date, but here we have to say that where scrap reason ID is not null. If it is not null, there is a scrap reason ID. Then we can know the number of work orders started in each year that has scrap reason ID. So if I execute this now, so in 2011 we have 66, 2012 172, 2013 301, 2014 190. So here let us get this one, instead of count of records, we want to get only the scrap reason ID is not null. So select star from just to validate this. So in 2011 we can just check. We remember that 66 2011. So if I go here and this work order here of start date is equal to 2011 and scrap reason ID is not null. So if we execute this, we got 66 rows. So that tallies with this. So that's how we can validate this, taking a sample just to find out that the query is right. If you like the video, please subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button. For notifications on upcoming videos, please click on the bell icon.